And let me tell you, John, we're about to dive into a band that truly defined an era. A band that blew up the music business, literally, with pyrotechnics and stagecraft.
Kiss isn't just a band, it's a phenomenon, a brand, a controversy, and arguably one of the most theatrical acts to ever grace a stage. I mean, from their origins to their epic comeback, their story is just wild.
It's easy to think of Kiss and immediately picture the makeup, the platforms, the fire-breathing Gene Simmons. But before all that, before the comic books and the stadium tours, they were just nobodies. Can you imagine Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley playing high school cafeterias?
It's almost impossible, right? But that's exactly where they started. Picture this. They're filling in last minute for Suzi Quatro's brothers band, of all people, playing to confused teenagers during lunchtime in some Canadian high school.
They were too loud, too visual, too everything. Critics famously called them Bogart's folly later on, but even before that, labels were just scratching their heads, or slamming their doors rather.
They were this bizarre, loud, visual spectacle, and no one knew what to do with them.
And that maverick was Neil Bogart, the head of Casablanca Records, because signing Kiss was a massive gamble, especially for a label that was known for disco.
There's this infamous story from the Century Plaza Hotel where they performed, and it was so bombastic, so loud, so Kiss, that people actually fled.
They weren't just playing music, they were putting on a show, an experience, and that's what really set them apart.
That fire breathing, those pyrotechnics, the wild stage presence, it all coalesced into this irresistible force, and it led to an explosion of fame.
From action figures to lunchboxes, Kiss was a brand.
This huge iconic band, and they're doing these promotional stunts, and people are just like, who are these guys in makeup? It speaks to how quickly their image outgrew their musical identity for some, but also how pervasive the image itself became, even detached from the individuals behind it. From high school cafeterias to blowing up arenas worldwide, Kiss's journey is one for the history books. They broke rules, they broke barriers, and they definitely broke a few eardrums along the way.
And that, my friends, was the unfiltered rise, fall, and transformation of Kiss, a band that truly lived up to its legendary status.